So the one thing I want to talk about is if you know about Leoscipius Africanus.
The man who them say African name after?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying?
Well, alright.
The Black Feed Radio. Hit the like button and make a comment before sharing.
Leoscipius Africanus, who was fighting war with Hannibal, which is a Hebrew but not an African, right? So after
Hannibal was we say Hannibal was not was African.
Yeah, because who say the history of Iran, because those historians of it tell us lies.
Which is tell us lies say what? Say Hannibal was African.
Yeah, but he was not. He was a Hebrew because
so which historian tell you say he's a Hebrew?
Well, I don't know because all the white historians tell us lies. For example, like
no, me ask you. No, we don't go so far.
All right.
Which part you read say Hannibal was a Hebrew?
I don't know which specific historian.
So where you get it from?
Research.
Okay. And you believe that?
Yeah.
But you don't believe him was African?
No, because no.
All right. So who's a Hebrew? Who's a Hebrew?
We can't hear you.
Who is a Hebrew? Who's a Hebrew?
A Hebrew is a descendant of Israel, which have the 12 sons. So we from that line, because we are from that royal.
Which part them come from? Which part them people they come from?
Remember last time I talked about said them come from the land of Canaan, which is not so because you said.
No, I never see them come from the land of no Canaan. I said Abraham. The God tell Abraham to go into the land of Canaan, land flowing with milk and honey. I ask you, which part the Hebrew them country there? Which part of them country there?
Okay, first we were slaves in Egypt, but...
Brethren, may I ask you a question and you answer me something else? Where Hebrews come from? And I talk about where them was in slavery. Where them come from?
Canaan.
So the Hebrews them come from Canaan?
Right.
So which part the land of Canaan there?
I think Northeast Africa.
So the Hebrews are African then?
Mm-hmm.
Then all you say Hannibal was not African, he was a Hebrew. Hebrew is not a race of people, it's a nation.
That's not what I'm talking about. This was Africanus who named the land of Africa after himself and said the whole country.
No, I'm not talking about who named the land of Africa. You tell me, say, Hannibal was a Hebrew. He was not African.
Because two some are the same skin color, but not all Hebrews are Africans.
So, all right. Which part Hebrews come from? The original Hebrews come from? Where them come from?
We come from the lines of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob.
Which part Abraham come from?
I think what they call it, the early Carthaginians.
According to the Bible, Abraham come from Iraq.
Yeah, that's why they call it Iraq.
All right, so him now, according to that, Abraham is an Iraqi.
The Black Feed Radio. Hit the like button and make a comment before sharing.
But it's or the Chaldees. Just like the Babylonians. The Babylonians come from Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Abraham have some son.
Mm-hmm.
Ishmael and
Isaac.
All right. Isaac. And Ishmael and Isaac, which part them come from? Well, where you call them Iraqi?
Yeah, that's the time they are a modern day time, but he was a Hebrew also. Abraham.
No, Abraham can't be a Hebrew. Oh, Abraham must be a Hebrew. Hebrew never the boat when Abraham did there.
Sojourn to the land of Canaan, right?
Brethren, Abraham, Abraham give birth to a man named Israel, was his grandfather. Abraham is Israel's grandfather.
Yes.
Yes, so may I say to you now, if Abraham is Israel's grandfather, and the nation of Israel come from Israel.
The lines of Isaac, that is the promised one.
Israel, it come from Israel, the man with the name Israel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So your Hebrews, them come from Israel. The man.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So,
how
Abraham become a Hebrew? Oh, Abraham a Hebrew. Abraham a Hebrew.
But now get to the point, because when we start about the speakers Africanus, which named the land after himself. But you say, one time you said you want Hebrew man in Cardo, and you say, you're not a Jew, you're an African. So
I am not a Jew. I am not a Jew. I am not a Jew.
Eh?
I am not a Jew.
Yeah, but we're willing to call yourself a follower of African, which is a white general.
What you want me to say? Al-Kabulan then. I come from Al-Kabulan. You don't prefer me to say that?
Nah, man, but...
What do you mean, no, man? What was the name of Africa before it was Africa? What was the name?
Alright, in ancient Hebrew language, it was Artazakam, the land of Am.
Who named Am? Am, son of Noah?
Which come from... Your ancestor who saw from them is a priest.
My ancestor no come from Noah. My ancestor no come from Noah.
No, man, I mean Ham. Ham is a president.
My ancestor don't come from Ham.
No, man, not. Ham is an African. Because Nimrod comes from the line of Cush. But Cush
is a figurative. It's a mythology. It's a story. It wasn't real. There was no man named Am where African come from. African exists before Am, Shem, and Japheth. Am, Shem, and Japheth is a story that the Jews conjure up in a them time. There was Africans living in Africa, or what you know want to call Africa, long before Am, Shem, and Japheth's story. That's a story. That is allegories. It has nothing to do with real things. There was no flood which destroyed the whole earth and kill everybody. That's its story.
But you also recall in all the histories like the Gilgamesh epics and so forth.
That is Bible. Bible story.
That's like everything come off of the Bible, which is like...
So where the Chinese come from?
Moab.
So nothing was before before Noah who was on the earth.
Adam and Eve.
And before Adam who was on the earth. Before Adam who was on the earth.
No one else.
What you talking about?
That is from the beginning.
Look here. How old is the story of Adam and Eve? How old the story is?
Well, I cannot say now, but it's very...
Well, yeah, I tell you. According to the Bible, it is 6,000 years old, according to the Bible. The story of Adam and Eve is 6,000 years old. There were people living on the earth long before 6,000 years old, 6,000 years. You don't believe that?
Well, I don't believe that.
So you believe that human being
The
as they
Black
exist
Feed
on
Radio.
earth
Hit
is
the
only
like button and
6,000
make
years?
a comment before sharing.
Okay, you see when you start with Adam, and the trees, then after Adam there were more Adams upon the earth. And
no, may I ask you a question? Do you think that the existence of man on the earth is only 6,000 years?
I don't believe that theory.
But that is... Yeah, where I say no. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe that... Yeah, you're right.
What am I right about?
About 6,000 years. You're right.
Right about what?
Well, the creation started at 6,000 years, because every 60 it's 1,000 years.
Yeah, so may I ask you, if you believe, say, man on the earth is only 6,000 years old.
Yeah, man.
You believe that, Brethren?
Yeah, man.
You know you have pyramids in Egypt that is 10,000 years old. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
Well, I can tell you something. You have pyramids in Egypt that is 10,000 years old. And not only that, the city of Jericho. You ever hear about Jericho?
Yeah, man.
Them say it's the oldest city on earth. And it is 10,000 years old. 10,000 is most people build it. That's what tell us pop up from now is most people build it. So if these cities and the pyramids are more than 6,000 years old, how can you say that man presence on earth is only 6,000 years old? According to the Bible. You know, there's something wrong.
All right, look at it.
Hello?
Yeah, me hear you. Everything starts in 6 days, right? The creation.
Everything what?
The creation with Yahweh has.
You believe that the earth making at 6 days?
6,000 years. 6 years, 60. 6 days is 6,000.
Which part of the Bible said the earth built at 6,000?
Well, it says 6 years, but everything is like, when I read in the book, that was every 1 year is with Yahweh for 1,000 years.
No, it says, and the evening and the morning was the first day.
Yeah.
And we down in our next part, another man a writer said that. The evening and the morning is the first day. The evening and the morning is the second day. That's all like 6,000 to you.
No, but it was really 6 days.
So you believe that the earth making that 6 days?
6 years is equivalent to 6,000 years.
Where you get that from?
From the New Testament.
What's that? All New Testament coming out of the Torah? Or the New Testament coming out of Genesis?
No, but
Genesis have nothing to do with New Testament. In a Genesis 1, it tell you that the evening and the morning was the first day. So how you get 6,000 years out of that?
You get in Genesis, man.
1 day is 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's Genesis 1 verse 5. And all I am called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day.
And you have 6,000 years that? It said the evening and the morning are the first day, you have 6,000 years that? That makes sense to you?
Yeah, man.
It makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, sir. Okay. So what is the point now? What's the point?
Would they still call themselves African after that man named Africanus?
You know what I say to you? Listen to me now. One time we used to say we are Negro.
Mm-hmm.
Then we say we are colored.
Mm-hmm.
Then we come now and we realize now say we prefer to say African. The original name is Al-Kabulan. I don't prefer nothing. I'm just showing you that there's an evolution of thought and there's an evolution of experience. And the idea of a Hebrew relates to which country? People relate to the name of a country.
Israel.
Which country Hebrews relate to?
Israel. The land of Canaan, the original land.
Now who's the Canaanites?
The Canaanites were Africans. But we
They you know, say thief the Hebrew, them thief the land. Them not come from Canaan, them thief the land. What?
The Blackfeet Radio. Hit the like button and make a comment before sharing.
And you see them come after him and receive because Isaac is a promised son, so...
Who promised him? Right. Who promised? Who promised the son?
Yahweh.
That is imagination in some people's mind, man. That is when people want to thief people land. When they want to thief your land, them tell you that some supernatural, divine being, I tell you they must take the land. And so white people go and take to Africa. The Canaanites was a group of people in our land, and some people from Iraq come and invade the land and take away the land.
No, man, we not keep him, man, because he promised to us, man.
What do you mean we? We promise. So wait there now. So who promised the white people America? Who promised white people America?
Repeat.
Who promised white people America? All them get for own America?
Nobody not promised. You just want to the land. Just touch the land.
Oh. I see what I say. So them come from Europe and come to the Native American land and then says God give them the land.
Because everything is, because America know everything from that time.
Who promised Columbus Jamaica? Who promised Columbus Jamaica?
Nobody not promised Columbus Jamaica. Because
then how him get Jamaica?
He come that way because he was going to India. But in called this West Indies.
Yeah, so you know what happened there, You know what happened there now? You saw him go back to Spain. Him say God bless them with some land in a far out place beyond the end of the earth. That is when go back go tell them in a Spain. God. It's God send them there. And God tell them say this land now belong to Spain. In the name of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. This land is for them own. Them come see people there. And them kill all the people, them and thief the land. And then says God give them the land. So how come you can come see people upon them land and come tell me now say some invisible something give you my land? Invisible something give you my land. Anyway, we can't continue that conversation as a favor.
All right then.
Yeah, give thanks, yeah? Yeah, give thanks, Virgin. It's a very weird reasoning when you come out to Bible and if people believe in a Bible. They want to make stories and justify wickedness. Yeah, because a lot of things in the Bible is justifiable when God do it. Because the Bible says God is a jealous God. If a man and a woman say, boy, you're jealous. Jealous is not good enough, but when God jealous, it's good. If God send a man for kill him, pick him for proof him love him, that is the most narcissistic thing. For prove your love for a supernatural being who claims say is him make you. You must prove your love by killing your son. Attempted murder. And people justify that. People justify these things. When Moses and him friend them and the judges them go in the people them city and kill everybody and take the ladies for themselves. Kill even the dog. Kill all of the male them and take the woman them for yourself. That is justifiable. That is justifiable. I can't accept those things. I could have never accept that. Because I don't see it lawful now, and I don't see it lawful then. I don't see why I must accept these things. Because it is written in a book where man write. Man write it. Enough for them time and the environment where them live in, them write according to what them say and believe. There's certain things now that it's archaic, it gone past long time. It can't come back. There's a certain development that we have done now. Look how me sit down and look how many people are listening to me one time. Maybe my voice is like the sound of many waters. According to what the Bible says, when God talks, it's like the sound of many waters. You know? We have science and technology, you know, they talk on a little rectangular thing as you know, and you talk to somebody way over in Japan or way over in Africa or way over in Europe. Them things that come like some supernatural thing, but because people don't understand things, them say supernatural and mysterious. Mystery is lack of understanding of the subject or the object. That is what mystery is all about. And then, no, because you don't understand it, you develop a whole heap of little things around it. to make it even more mysterious before you try to investigate the thing. That's why children love pull up things and look in there and I wonder how a man are talking at the radio. Because sometimes they don't believe say a man in the radio, but they're going to pull up the radio to find out how a man inside it to attack. And the more them go in there, is the more them realize about no man not in there. It's something and lead them to other things. But a religious mind, if he was in those times and hear the radio talk, him say, man in the radio talk, I must God. And him start to develop all sorts of things around those crazy illusions. It's a terrible thing when people start to do those things. Terrible, terrible thing.
The Black Feed Radio. Hit the like button and make a comment before sharing.